So in this video, I'm going to show how to make the second dial for this skeleton clock. First thing I do is move over to the CNC, and I'm using a 90-degree engraver bit, rotating fast. This is going at 10,000 RPM to do the engraving. You can see above, that was when I was adjusting the Z reference. And I do it, that's a simple way to get the engraving depth exactly how I want it. I'm engraving into aluminum, that's 032 aluminum. I found it's a nice material for the dial. I like the way I've done it, using it on a couple clocks. Here I'm just doing the pilot holes for the mounting locations for this dial. See, coming down with the drill. Now it's being held in place by painter's tape. You can see the little bit of blue on the edge there. One layer goes on the block, one layer goes on the piece that you're wanting to hold down, and then super glue between the two. And then to get this part off, it's a simple effort of just peeling it. Found this works well. I use this now a lot instead of the 3M tape that you see me do in other videos. The 3M tape I'll still use if it's a very small part because it has a lot more hold down power than this tape. The other thing, if you use coolant, it can over time come loose on the tape. I've had that happen. You can see now that I'm just cutting the ID and OD of the dial away with a 1/8 inch end mill. And this thing again is going fast. With aluminum, it's just almost run the top speed you can. I'm coming down lightly on it though because of the hold down with the tape, so I go gentle. Here you can see what I'm doing is I'm shellacking the dial. So get the dial and just heat it up. Aluminum flows, heat's very conductive, so heats well. And that shellac will just melt right down in. That gives the black lettering. You see there, I usually hit it afterwards and it flows. It's almost like solder, and it'll flow down into the grooves of the engraving. Now this I found, how do you remove the excess shellac? I found wet paper underwater and use it underwater so that the aluminum doesn't get into the engraving, the black, so you get a nice contrast. Anyone that's got a better way to do this, I'd love to hear it because it takes a while and you got to be pretty careful not to sand too much. But here you can see the look. Also the clock, it's starting to come together. I'm getting it all mounted up. I still got to make all the screws. I'm going to show you how I'm going to hold on that front dial. But if you're enjoying, please subscribe.